What's
What's
up,
up, bro?
everybody? We are here. We are here, people. We're live. We
We here, indeed.
we're here indeed. We got Tree. We got Chi people up in here. Chi. All of them on my website. I mean my doobs tubes. So, how you been, bro?
I've been alright, bro. How about yourself?
I just finished doing a live myself about some black people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, did you hear the latest about Mr. School Shooter?
No, I didn't.
Well, you're gonna enjoy this.
Am I?
Oh, mm. Oh
What
yeah.
you got for me, bro?
You know, the narrative that my boy was bullied.
Uh
It's a lie.
huh.
My boy was a drug dealer.
Oh, okay. So what happened? He didn't get his money or some shit?
Yeah, no, he had a poor deal go down, and bam, my boy, got his behind handed to him.
Mm.
Handed to him. And he brought the gun to school to protect himself because he knew that they were gunning for him. In the video, you could hear the man whooping his behind say, "This is on bloods, you a hoe."
So there's more to it, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. A
It's
snitch came
never
forward.
because it's never cut and dry,
No,
at
no.
first.
A snitch came forward. Um,
We had a Takashi step forward.
yeah, one of his schoolmates came forward and said, "Yeah, that's the reason why he got beat down. He had been robbed before, and he brought the gun to protect himself in case they robbed him again because he was in that lifestyle."
Gotcha. So the drug dealer had a case of self defense.
He
Roger.
what it was is that he tried to invite smoke and he couldn't handle smoke.
Right. So he had to smoke somebody to prove his smokiness.
Yeah, so now I am guaranteeing you that you're gonna see this man get himself a statue. That is what you call grounds for statuing.
Gotcha. To get your
Statutory rape.
oh, nice.
It's statutory rape, y'all. Reaping the whole reason for statues. I heard that and I had to go live. And just finished the live and I thought, wait, that's right. I'm supposed to be going live with Simon later.
Yeah, it was like 7:30, and I was like, wait a second, I haven't
I have
spoken
a
in a
full
long
day
minute.
because after you, I'm getting live with Corey too. So
Hmm?
after you, I got another live to jump on.
With who?
Another one of my buddies, Corey.
Corey, nice.
Yeah, black guy.
He's on TikTok too?
Wait, no, he on YouTube.
Mm.
He a
Yo,
light skin. He a light skin.
so this meetup slash party is gonna supposed to be pretty fucking
What meetup?
at my house. I
When?
told you about it, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
The weekend of the 13th.
Yeah, you never told me nothing.
Well, I could have sworn we spoke about this
You
last time I was on.
no, you didn't. Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, here is me.
Hey, no, I see how it is. It's okay.
Here we go. Here
I
we
see
go.
how it is.
I knew I was gonna get this from I don't know who. Somebody
Wow,
was gonna. There you go.
just wow.
All right. Well, listen. We
Man,
just
that
started
cuts
this
so
whole
deep.
thing.
I'm gonna go cry right now because that cuts deep. You know,
It doesn't.
I thought we were tokens together, but apparently,
We are tokens. This only happened like
mhm,
maybe 5 days ago. Is probably
mhm.
when we like set it in stone. So I haven't seen you or talked to you since then.
So how the hell are you gonna think you tell me then? See, I knew you white people
Because I
lie
wasn't
all the
sure.
time.
Or you know
You
what? You know what?
You
Okay,
Jewish.
okay. I didn't tell you. I'm telling you now, motherfucker.
You
Okay,
kike mother.
you penny counting motherfucker, you.
This is why I never associate with Jews because
Listen here, you Jew motherfucker.
the only time, man, I tried to be friends with one and they don't even invite me to the barbecue
Listen, bro.
or the huspa. or the
You
bar
say the,
mitzvah.
there you go. The chutzpah is like disrespect.
Yeah, you invited me to that, huh? To the gahaga fish. I don't know. Or the gefilte. You didn't get me no
Yo,
gefilte fish or nothing, you know?
gefilte fish is the shit, man. I love me some gefilte fish. All
Is
right,
it?
well, now you know, okay? Now, so I'm just letting you know when it is. So if you can make it, you are more than welcome.
Yeah, I can't make it.
That's okay.
I'm black. I can't travel.
You're
We don't have ID.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You guys don't have ID, so you can't do anything.
We can't do nothing. It's just I'm just stuck here in this corner of the world,
And
just
you can't
hanging
even
out.
use your white privilege card, huh?
Not even in the lightest, man.
Not even in the lights.
Yeah, it's a sad life, bro. It's a sad life.
Gotcha.
He worked. Yeah, that's right, Corpy. I work on black time, which means it never happens.
It's almost like drug dealer time, you know? Yeah, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Okay, 45 minutes later.
Well, they got to
Like,
work.
Jesus.
They got to work the entire circuit so they don't get caught by the cops, man. Come on. I mean,
Gotcha. Okay.
you got to give these people a break, man. Come on. You can't be that way all the time. Okay? Cut them some slack, Jack, because they're black. That's whack.
Nice.
Yeah, colored people time. That's right. CPT.
Yo, you know what? I'm surprised. I'm surprised nobody came out with like a nursery rhyme. Joe and Jill went up the hill with the country that, you know, was surviving, and then they came down and the fucking, you know, like somebody should come up with like a
And the
remake.
economy was diving.
Yeah, some shit like you know, we gotta come up with some kind of nursery rhyme for Joe
I
and
would,
Jill went up the hill.
if I was doing that, I would start with how Joe and Jill became Joe and Jill.
Mm.
And people may not like me after that.
Do you think he had something to do with that whole accident?
Okay. I'm gonna do something real quick. Hang on, okay? So the Biden family tragedy is that she was the babysitter.
No,
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't know.
You didn't know Jill was the babysitter?
Oh, okay, so it's over then. So you don't have to say nothing.
Oh.
Like you don't have to say shit else. It's okay. I get it. You don't have to say nothing else, bro. You don't have to say nothing else.
I thought you knew that.
No, I didn't know that. If I would have known,
Oh.
then we wouldn't be having that. I wouldn't have asked that question.
Oh.
I got you. Oh yeah, okay, sure.
I thought for sure that you knew this.
I did not. That's very imperative information to know. That's definitely important.
I was thinking, you know how you can tell if it was true? If you go to Snopes and you type it in, if it comes back as false, you know it's true.
That's how you can tell. That's how you can fact check, right? You go to factcheck.com and you type it in. If it tells you yes, then it's no. If it tells you no, it's yes.
Yes.
So it's essentially just reversed. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sounds about right. You know, it's funny. We live in the 21st century where, you know, everybody can do research, but apparently we still need fact checkers.
Yeah, you still
like we never needed fact checkers until people started questioning the narrative. How funny is that?
Mm-hmm. The thing is, when you start, like people start putting out this thing, right? Because they got that video, a picture of her and Biden. And as soon as that picture hit, instantaneously fact checkers and Snopes, all of them jumped on it, whoop, grabbed them. Yeah, that's false. It's false. You can't believe that. It's false.
Are you talking about the picture with her on his lap?
On his lap.
Okay, I've seen that one then. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've seen that one. I didn't know she was the babysitter though.
Yeah, this is how Snopes put it, okay? The Bidens were married in 1977. The newspaper article published in the Delaware account recounts the beginnings of their relationship. According to the report, the first couple were set up on a blind date by his brother, Frank. The claim that Jill and Joe first met when Jill was 15 and working as a babysitter is completely unfounded. This is what now, like I keep saying, words and how they say it
unfounded
matter, right? Right. They cannot say is untrue, they can't put untrue. So they put unfounded. Words matter.
Nice.
In reality, the pair met in 1975 after the death of Biden's first wife.
No, that's where they met officially.
Actually,
That's when he could finally say, "I met this one chick."
yeah. Oh my goodness. It's insane. Is that you?
Sorry, I was getting a phone call.
So here's what they want you to believe, okay? They got married in 77. He met her in 75. You want me to believe that he met a 20-year-old, and in 2 years after losing his wife and child in a car crash, moves on in 2 years. Less than 2 years. That's what people want me to believe. I'm sorry, but no. I cannot buy that. I do not buy that. I want to find that link that you put up there, Corpy. But I can't access it from this place, so I'm going to jump over to my Twitch. Which Twitch are you on, by the way? Let me know which. No, one of my guys in thing here. I am live. Of course, I know I'm live. Just show me. So you're on my Raw Dog one, huh?
Corpsey. By the way, that's not vape. This is
crack.
This is no. This is the devil's devil's lettuce. And then I have cigarettes, and this is the oils that make me fly a little bit. They make me fly a little bit. I just realized that I could switch over and read the comments and actually interact with people instead of being, the one that ignores everybody, But I'm here now.
I'm trying to find a way to copy that right there, and I can't. It's unfortunate.
Oh wow! So you got Facebook comments, Twitch comments,
all of it, man. I don't play.
I like that.
I don't play, brother.
Badass, bro.
HTTPS. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna type it in manually because I want to see what this link that he sent is.
I wish there was a way where I could watch the video of us and see the comments, because once I pull up the comments, it kind of like blurs out the rest of it.
Well, it's called getting a computer. You low life.
Listen, bro. I'm
Jewish. Don't talk to me, okay? Don't talk to me like that.
I don't like spending money on shit.
I said get a computer.
I have a computer, but it doesn't have a.
So Corpy, I can't just do that on StreamYard when I'm the host, because as the host, it'll only give you the option to highlight it.
What's up, Jacqueline? How you doing?
So BHCJ9RD
8PHO.
P capital HO. Oh, capital O.
Or is that a 0? Hey now.
That's a hoe.
She's a hoe.
That only brought me to mine. That took me to my channel. That's my channel. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to access it. Oh, well.
What are we talking about?
What we are talking about? We're talking about how stupid people are.
We're talking about Creepy Joe. Yo, let me just say, okay, I didn't watch the whole interview, but I probably should have, because from what I hear, it was very, very entertaining.
Which one?
This last speech he just made, where he did the whole Beavis and Butthead fucking impression. I am Confolio, where he's sitting there holding a rocket launcher. Did you see that thing, bro? What was up with that? What was up with that, bro? Like, was he like milking a cow?
I think he had a seizure or a momentary lapse.
Oh, and he had to like that's I heard something like that. Like people who have Alzheimer's and problems, like they make fists and they like really, concentrate on something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe so he didn't fall over. I wonder how much they pump him with, how much freaking drugs and stuff they just jack him up with before he gets on stage somewhere.
You do, if you do this and you look it up, they do not have the entire town hall in its entirety up.
So what you're saying is he may have had a seizure. They may have replaced him with the double.
Well, they don't want to show the entire thing. At least they don't want it all the way out there. That whole episode, they don't even have that as a, Let me see if I can Biden cornholio and see what happens.
Hey, let me ask you another question, because it seemed like the crowd was almost like.
No, that was pumped in sound. I don't think
that probably was right, because I didn't see any like they never showed the crowd, which they probably never do. So they probably had laughter and booing and all kinds of shit, and they just hit buttons. It had to be, because there's no way people were that enthusiastic about this guy. This man can't make anything exciting.
I want to see if I can find, but I can't find it. They're not even listing the entire thing.
Sup, Spring?
Spring's here. Spring. Woohoo! If y'all don't know Spring, y'all better know Spring. Spring's she's the queen.
I know spring, summer, fall. I know
Spring is the queen. All right. She's the only one of my group people that I've actually physically met in person, and she's 5 times as cool in person as she is on.
What do you mean, bro? You met me.
Yeah, but I didn't. You were not part of my clique. Gotcha. You became a part of my clique.
What happened?
Nothing. He said he finally got her calm down for smoking and brought her to her aim. And he's like, he's like, you guys aren't staying up all night looking for those chickens.
I knew that.
Wake up in the morning time. If they're there. He said, hit me up, let me know how it goes. Either way, if you find them and you want to call her.
What's this?
Like, they're fucking chickens, like.
Fine.
He's like, I said, it's just the way that she says things sometimes to me. And he goes, I know, I'm married to the fucking
All right, we'll talk about it later, babe. It's not for a while right now.
Well, you asked.
Oh no,
I muted him because he's a dummy. No, I'm just kidding. He talks to his wife like he doesn't respect her. We don't take kind of them kind of things around here, man.
Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, apologize to her. Yeah.
No, I did. I just.
You better make dinner.
It's not even about that. I just I don't want to, undo people's laundry on someone else's live. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole point of going live with you.
Well, it's not my laundry though, so it's not even. That's why I don't want to do. I don't want to mess with anybody else.
We're just doing.
If it was my laundry, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
But we know you don't wear underwear, Jew.
Exactly. Okay. You don't want anything to do with my laundry. It's not worth it.
Isn't your name Skid Marks?
They call me Burnout, bro.
Oh, Burnout.
Yeah. Get it right, Afterburn. Bro.
My name is Afterburn. Get it right. If I were a transformer, my name would be Afterburn.
Yo.
That would be me.
So how do you enjoy my new name on TikTok?
I haven't seen it.
The
liberal one?
Well, I changed my name, and let me tell you something. So far, it's working. I changed my name to the Trans LGBT Jew. Okay.
And is it taken off?
It's not taken off, but I'm not getting videos taken down, and I'm not losing my lives. And my lives have been a little little hairy. I got into certain subjects and they didn't shut me down. Normally, I would have been shut down quick, but I actually tested it, and I was talking about certain things that they usually shut me down for, and they didn't shut me down
because of your name, huh?
It's and my bio says every single pronoun. So if they do take my live, I'm going to send them a nice little message telling them how I feel discriminated against. I'm trans. And what are they going to tell me? No, you're not. Listen, because that shit's in your head. So no matter what you see, it means nothing. If in my head, I got tits and I'm a little girl, and you got to respect it, because apparently that's the world we live in. So, bro, I'm telling you, they shut me down. They're going to get a nice little letter from me, and they'll give me my account back right quick. You watch.
I might try it.
Listen, bro, I'm just using their stupid tactics against them, bro.
Here's the thing, okay? And I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this because I want people to watch specifically something. When I show you this, just watch, okay? I'm gonna see if I can find it here.
Yeah, right. So yeah, I'm the trans LGBT Jew on TikTok now. I said,
So
let me
I
see.
did a video, and I think I talked about this, the Asian man eating watermelon, right?
The what?
An Asian man eating watermelon in a cotton patch.
No, I didn't hear that one.
Oh yeah, there was an Asian man that did a TikTok with he's eating a full watermelon, rind and all, ripping off the rind and picking cotton off the plant.
Really? That seems like a funny dude. Like
Hold
that's a
on,
guy I
yeah.
want to hang out with.
So he was talking while he was doing it, but it was all Chinese. And everybody, all black people were just railing him because it's racist.
Meanwhile, this guy don't speak a lick of English, right?
But I translated it because I wanted to know, what is he talking about? Come to find out, he's talking about this cotton field that's over where he is, that grows some of the best quality cotton. And it makes some of the best dresses that if you ever were to want to buy or get make a good dress for your wedding, this would be the place to get your cotton.
Okay.
That's the essence of what he was talking about. None of the black people cared to find out what he was talking about. They just looked at watermelon and cotton, racist.
Right.
Then I found another video with a black guy walking, talking about he wanted to pick something for his mom.
Yes, that I saw. I saw the stitch you did for that.
Right. And everyone was all happy that he was making it so hilarious, but he was talking about it actually being part of his family. Well, the response I got on one of the videos was from the cotton one, right? The Asian guy. So one guy on there came at me and he gave me a new name.
Which one?
The name he gave me was Super Coon. So on my account, I had it, my no apologies to give had that video up, and it got struck for harassment and bullying. The comment didn't get struck, but my response to the comment of him calling me a super coon, that violated terms and services.
You know what I would have done in that situation, bro? Because they wouldn't have been able to take you down for this because you wouldn't say a word. Okay, what you do is you get the green screen behind you, right? You get you an SK on your chest, bro, and you just get a cape, put a cape on, and just make it look like you're flying through the skies. It's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's super good.
But they had to see, they literally I'll show you, they literally spelled the thing out fully. That was my issue with it. It's like, he wasn't even trying to hide this thing anymore. All right, so this is it here. All right, so I'm gonna minimize this real quick so we can get a better view. All right, this video here. I am a super coon. Okay, so I want you to listen to my response. Granted, I went in on him, but I figure for someone calling me super coon,
yeah, they should get it.
A lot of things should be on the table for me to go after. Okay.
Yep.
And I was a little ticked because I had to repost this one because the other one got taken down. And I did drop a bomb. Okay, so I apologize in advance for my audience who have never heard me use the bomb. Here is the bomb. Okay, I apologize. While you go down through the comments talking about the people that are in the comment section are racist when they never mention one racist statement, but you, super coon, not racist, them saying nothing racist, they're racist. You're a special type of retard. You know, that word originally was not meant to be an insult. It meant that the brain wasn't functioning. You, however, are a good example of why that word is an insult. See, I think when you were born, none of the synapses that are supposed to fire fired. They all just said, fuck it. I ain't gonna, not today. Not today. I'm supposed to, but do I really need to? I mean, he's there. He doesn't look like he's going to accomplish much in life, so why fire? I would give you some advice. If you're black, bleach because you're a KKK member. If you're white, you're a KKK member. Either instance, you're a retard. And not
Listen,
special needs. No, those are people that have issues that they can't control. You, by choice, are a retard. Aside from the synapses, you force them not to fire. Have a good one. That got
Yo.
taken down for
Yo,
harassment
because
and
you said
bullying.
you said retard way too many times. I'm just saying that's bro. That AI picks it up, bro. I'm telling you,
Look,
because I'll
I
say
explained the word retard,
well,
though.
no, you can't. No, because just by explaining, you're saying it more times, and as soon as the AI picks that up, bro, they shut it down. Listen,
But
the
I said
greatest-
coon. I said coon 3 times. They didn't shut it down for coon.
no, because coon is not. If a black man's saying coon, they're not going to take it down.
Oh,
But if
no,
anybody-
no, because no. I beg to differ. Beg to differ because I've said it. I've said coon reading something and it has come down for harassment and bullying without the word retard in it.
Listen, you know what my favorite insult is? Okay, that really like gets to people, and it says everything in just a very quick sentence. You just say to people like that, man, the smarts in you must have dripped down your mother's leg. Simple as
See,
that.
to
bro.
me, that's way more harassing than
Yes,
retard.
but nothing will get picked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you just say retard a bunch of times, you know, it's just I don't know. Listen again. I always say I don't know how this works. Okay.
You know what I'm gonna do then? Here's what I'm gonna do. It's fire retardant.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say fire retardant. You fire retardant. Let's see if that goes through. But I emailed them. I said, look, you're blocking my response to an obviously racist statement. You don't block the statement, but you block my defense as a black, and I put it like this, as a black man getting attacked with racist terms you're okay with? I must sit down and just be a victim? And I left it like that. I'm waiting to hear back from them.
Yeah. Good luck. Listen, I remember getting a comment that literally called me a Nazi. Okay.
Well,
And
but you are, though.
And I responded to the comment, and by me defending myself from being called, okay, remember my name on TikTok, people, is the Fat Jew. How in God's green world am I going to be a Nazi?
Because you are. Look at George Soros.
That's like being a tall leprechaun.
But
it just don't fucking work.
You might be George Soros.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Nazi. And
No,
he's Jewish. You gonna tell me he loves his people?
No, absolutely not.
Then he a Nazi, isn't he?
He wasn't a Nazi. He was just a co-conspirator with.
Man.
I mean,
I will kick you off this show just for defending that man. He a Nazi.
I'm not. No. Not.
You love George Soros.
I will never. That the man needs a bullet in the face. That's just me. But yeah, no, absolutely not. I'll never defend that fucking piece of garbage.
But I like him. At least he's a man of his word. He's a man of his word. He's a great man. George Soros has accomplished so much. We could all learn from George Soros.
Yeah, what not to do.
So my live got shut down yesterday too. So not only did that video get taken down, my live got taken down. Now, my live got taken down for, what did it say? Harassment and bullying. I seem to get that a lot. Because someone in the live didn't know how a gun functioned, because we were talking about Alec Baldwin, the murderer, Mr. Killer himself, the gunshot master.
Hey, by the way, speaking of that, you heard about the connection, right?
Oh yeah, the lawyer, yeah. Yeah.
How convenient, bro.
Everything's convenient. Everything's
another circumstance that just too much coincidence, bro. Once coincidence happens too much, it's on purpose. Sorry.
Them coinky dings happen a lot.
Yeah, you think, right?
Yeah. So I got shut down on my live. During the live, someone came in and wished that all the people from January 6th, Kyle Rittenhouse and President Trump, would get a bullet in the head. literally typed it out.
and
And
that went through.
that went through.
Nice.
And during the live, I have a suspicion it was him that reported me, by the way. During the live, I said, "Oh, I think the FBI should know about this." So during the live, I went to the FBI reporting page and showed that I'm reporting, because he said, I said, you know what, you can, if you want to shoot people that think like January 6th, come shoot me too. I'll
Right.
tell you where to come. In fact, I'll give you 1,000 yards that you can take me out at.
Try
And-
me.
And they're saying that I was threatening him. The people on his side were saying, you threatened him first. I said, actually, no, I told him to come see me to do what he thinks other people should do. If he's such an advocate for January 6 people to get shot, start with me. You can do it yourself. Don't let the government do it. Come do it to me.
I do it close, right?
So then he says, yeah, whatever. So I'll say, okay, I'll come to you. You tell me where to go, and I'll come so you can, from the comfort of your own home, take me out. He gives me his state and his city.
What's up, Nicole?
So he gives me the city and the state, and I said, perfect. Now I know where to send the FBI.
Nice.
This man was a
Nice.
whole idiot, bro. As soon as I said that and I showed the page, he shut up. He was gone. He left the live. And I think he left the live and went to report me.
Nice. Makes
You're on the
sense.
pod.
It
Oh,
it
wow.
was hilarious, bro.
People are in there now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
many people we got watching right now?
500,000. Oh, you don't believe me?
Billion.
You don't believe me
$1
because what? You don't believe me
billion
because I'm
dollars.
black? Huh? Is it because I'm black?
Yo,
don't
because
believe-
you listen, in order to get that far, you need ID, bro.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dang it. All right. You're right.
You know, I'm just saying, bro.
You're right. Let me see if I can find that picture.
Yo, so I had to replace the flag on my truck, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I go to Walmart and I buy a flag, not realizing how big this sucker is, right? And I'm like, wow, you know what? This thing is ginormous, but I'm still putting it on my truck. This thing is ginormous, bro. It's 4 foot, like on the small end, and I think it's like 6 foot, the long end. It's insane.
6 foot by 4 foot.
Yeah, it's a big boy. I think I posted a video. Yeah, I did. What account was that? I think it was the LGBT.
Dirty
What?
X White Boy. That was his name. Dirty X White Boy was the guy that popped into my life.
Dirty X
Yeah,
White
inside
Boy.
you.
Yeah.
Everybody inside.
Inside. Oh.
Let me see if I can find his account here.
Okay.
There
Nothing.
he is. There he is.
Yeah, inside.
So
Inside.
he has a link for Facebook and YouTube.
Oh.
I want to find all of his videos, but one in particular. So he has a lot of anime because he's a child, right? He's pretty much a child.
Oh, so he's one of those people who loves the ASMR BS that you
Yes.
see on the For You.
Right. So what he said specifically to me was this: 0.223 for Kyle, Jan 6, and Trump. That was his statement. And as soon as I said, "Oh, I think the FBI might be interested in this," he went leprechaun at the end of the rainbow, bro. He just went,
Keep your hands off me, Lucky Charm.
he was gone. That brother just like, and all of the people like, you threatened him first. I'm like, nah, nope, there he is.
Oh wow, you can tell he's a baby.
And there's his little Twitch stream. You know what I think I should do? I should go to his Twitch stream. I should go see what his Twitch is. Let's go see. Let's go
What,
see.
you think he's live? How do you know if he's live or not?
Oh, I don't think he's live. He's offline right now.
Oh.
All video games. All video games. A damn child is all he is. 25 followers. You know what I'm gonna do? You know I have to, right? You know what I have to do?
Follow him. Go for it.
Bam. Followed. It is done.
Write a comment. Write a comment. In one of his videos. By the way, they got a hold of me. They're coming for you soon. Just got confirmation. They sent email verification. They got my message.
Let me do that right now.
Oh, you're for real doing it? Nice.
Oh, heck yeah, I'm doing it.
I'll go for it then.
You think I'm playing? I ain't playing.
That's awesome.
Let's see if I can find a way to recent broadcasts, videos. Can you comment later on these things?
I don't know. I don't have Twitch, unless maybe I do and don't know about it. I
can't see any way to comment.
No, on his
Yeah.
TikTok videos.
Yeah, I can't comment after the fact. That's a shame.
What do you mean?
I really want to comment.
Comment on his TikTok.
Hmm?
Comment on one of the TikTok videos.
Oh yeah, I can comment on his TikTok videos.
Yeah, just comment on the last video saying, they sent me confirmation they got my email. Just figured to keep you informed, Dude, you're gonna have this kid sneaking, looking through his blinds every 20 minutes, bro. Every time this kid hears a door slam, bro, he's gonna freak out. He hears a car door close and he's gonna flip his lid. Oh shit, they're coming for me.
Let's do this. You're right. That's a very good idea. And I'm going to do it right now. Oh, he turned off comments. Oh, hold on. Tell me he's not one of those guys. Let's see if he's one of those
he can't even handle a little bit of criticism. You got to love that.
His comments are all
wow.
off.
Yeah, he's
Oh, I found one. Wait, that said something went wrong. Hold on. Every time I try to load one that has a comments open, the video doesn't load. What?
That's strange.
Did he just block me? Refresh. Oh no. Okay.
Oh yeah, I say that all the time, Corpsey. That's it. Yeah, people, they don't even know. And then when life hits them, it's gonna hit them like a freight train. They're not gonna know how to deal with it, and then they're gonna put a bullet in their face because that's how they, solve all their problems. Because they can't handle a little bit of, of falling down. That's the problem with this generation. They don't know what it means to get back up after you fall down. So they're gonna fall down and stay down.
Here you go. Just FYI. And I think we should include the entire team here seeing this, because I want it for posterity, so I can put this up. So here we have okay.
Oh wow, you really you're going out there.
Oh, I am.
Okay.
I am.
So you're swinging for the fence. Okay.
Oh, all the fences.
Yo, you're gonna give this kid a heart attack, bro.
All the fences. All of the fences. All of the fences. When I tell you, I feel like Denzel Washington right now, where
I'm putting cases on all you. By the time I'm done with you, you motherfuckers gonna be playing basketball and Pelican Bay. By the time I'm done with you, Jake.
Chiseling rocks. Yeah. When I told him I was going to do it, the fact is I have video showing that I did, and I did. And I'm hoping to hear back from them so that they can actually do something. But I doubt they will, because it's about Trump.
Yeah. Well, I said this yesterday on a live. Okay. You could think of the U.S. government as like a mob family, but instead of having cops in their pocket, they have like entire justice systems, and like they got the 3-letter organizations. That is their pocket cops. That's who they control. Which essentially, once you have that, then justice will never be served properly.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yep.
And
It's
when
just
you
it's just that for me, I watch this stuff and I think to myself, you know, for as much crap that takes place and the double standards, you would think by now, people would get they'd get the essence of it, but they haven't.
no, because it's almost like two worlds. Okay, in their world, like they still for some crazy odd reason, if any normal person right now looks around at what's going on, should be saying what the fuck, like something ain't right. But these people live in a world where it is just all normal sunshine and rainbows, and there's a little bit of a spell going around, so they need to put on. Dude, I walked into the store today, guy's got 2 masks on. I'm like, bro, two masks on. This shit started like 2 years ago, okay? And like,
Hey,
they just pump it. They pump it into their heads, and you see people. Dude, today we went to the park. I took my family to the park, walked around a little bit. There's a
mhm.
guy on a nature fucking trail with a mask on. I'm like, bro, you're in the fucking wilderness, around fucking birds and alligators, dude.
But what about but but come on.
Bro,
Swiper wears a mask,
it's crazy.
but
You
Swiper
see
wears
some
a mask when
you
he's
see some
outside.
people like swimming with masks on. It's like, bro, you realize that you're swimming in a dirty ass pool where everybody's balls are just there hanging out, and you're worried about mask? What
COVID.
the like? These people are nuts, dude.
I'm worried about COVID myself because because AIDS. Look, you can't make people understand logic, okay? Logic either exists in your head or it doesn't. And when it doesn't exist, you really look like an idiot. Two masks, you listen to somebody that tells you that, and the same person that tells you two masks doesn't even wear one.
Right. Yeah, that's the greatest part. Like, they show their colors, okay? That's the whole thing. If they like actually follow their own rules, like
I might think about it.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, actions speak way louder than words, okay? You can tell me to do something till you're blue in the face, but don't tell me to do something and then your privileged ass gets to shake hands, kiss, hug, and do all of this. But you're telling me I can't have my family over for Thanksgiving? Fuck you.
Yep, that's their plan. Make you as dumb as possible, and make it seem as though that you're the one that doesn't know what to think. Make everything that you have to do as stupid as possible. Wear a mask. Okay, I'll wear a mask. Wear two masks.
Right.
Okay, I'll wear two masks. Don't go 6 feet within 6 feet of somebody.
I haven't heard it.
Unless you're on a plane.
Right. Then you could all squeeze into a giant can in the sky, and everything's just dandy. Like, this is a very smart disease. It knows to stay off planes. It doesn't enter planes. So when you're stuffed in like sardines, shoulder to shoulder to people, that 6 foot rule means nothing. Means nothing now, because COVID's smart. It knows to stay away from planes. And I guess it doesn't work or function at 30,000 feet. I don't know.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yeah. A bunch of morons, idiots, and retards living in this country. That's the problem. And what's crazy to me is they don't realize that to end all of this, they all just need to take it off and say, all right, we've had enough. We're done.
Take it off.
Because if everybody said no, what are they going to do? What's Walmart going to do when they lose all their consumers?
They're not going to lose anybody, though. They got money. They'll get the bailout just like they did back when Bush was in power, just like when Obama was in power, just like when Clinton was in power. People seem to forget that all those bailouts happened already under Republican and Democrat run presidents. The bailouts will happen to the corporations that pay them the most money.
Yeah, well,
okay.
That's also part of the system that needs to come crumbling down. The whole system.
I don't mind. I don't mind so much that there is I don't mind them being that way. I really don't. In fact, I kind of I like how they operate. I might become an elitist myself.
Yeah.
There's a lot of perks to it. I mean, I already have the black perk. I might as well get the money perk too.
Yeah, and all you gotta do is this every once in a while.
Yeah, just look through my white
You
eye.
know, yeah, and then just like, you know, this also, this another one. You could just do the symbols, you know, and just fit right in. Do you know I actually got this on TikTok? Somebody followed me and then they messaged me. They're like, "Yo, you want to become part of the Illuminati?" And
They did that
I'm
to me
like,
too.
"Bro, get the fuck out of here! Like, go away."
I like the Illuminati. They're great people.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
They're wholesome. They're very wholesome men and women.
See, you know, they keep talking about this new world order. I'm kind of
Mhm.
thinking we need like a new world reset. You know,
That's happening already too.
just like a wipeout.
It's happening. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, but like a
The great-
wipeout of them.
Oh, the other way.
Yeah,
Oh.
Not like, you know, so the rich can get richer, kind of like so that these people who have been suffering, and you know, it's just so convenient how 1% of the world's population owns like 80% of its wealth. You know, I just think that people are way too greedy.
No, we're
And
not.
listen, if God told me to build a ship right now, I'd start building that motherfucker. I'll tell you right now, bro.
You ain't playing no more games.
Nah, bro, I'm a carpenter. I'll build that mother. It might take a while. I might need some help, but shit.
You are going to build. If you build it, they will
If
come.
I build it, it would flood.
Yeah. It would flood. I saw a video. Speaking of which, I saw a video of the makeup of the ark, and I found it interesting that the ark was big enough to hold twice as many animals than it had that would have been there on the earth at the time.
So what you're saying is there
If
was
you can believe
room.
that. There was room.
There was room for more animals or people.
Yeah. Tons of room. Way more room than people thought.
Now let me ask you a question. Whatever happened to all of that wood? Because you can't just like make something like that disappear.
Sure you can.
Did they ever find it?
Yeah, I think they have found remnants of the ark.
Have they?
Yeah.
Because there should be some kind of remnants. I mean, if that boat was that big, bro, to carry that many animals,
It wasn't as big as the Titanic.
what?
Yeah. It wasn't, but the way it was built, it was better built. I need to find the video. Somebody did an entire breakdown, a scientific breakdown of it. And I can't remember which account I saw it on. It might have been my my MBTel one, but I did like it.
On TikTok. You saw it?
It's on TikTok. Yeah. Let's see if I find it here. But it was an amazing breakdown. I'm not gonna lie. Like oh, here it is. Yes, I found it. Oh, it's a good day. It's a good day. It's a really good. No, it is a good day. I have the film on the prehistoric days. I have all of that stuff on film, like DVDs of it. But this particular one really had me tripped out. Like it made sense to me because this guy took his time to do it. So this guy here. Let's see if I can expand this a little. All right, and there. All right.
Take the size of the average animal, a sheep, and we have the maximum number of sheep, 30,000. So are we going to need a bigger boat? Well, let's see how big it really was, and if 30,000 sheep would...
There you go. So what about the math is off, Corpy? Please do tell. Why is the math off? I'm gonna wait for this one. This would be a good one. Yeah, I can put up the link. Let me grab it for you real quick. Let me grab the linky link, the sneaky link.
Let me copy post this motherfucker.
That's right. Copy link. Link is copied. Post the link. Link is posted. Oh, sorry.
In record time.
In record time. When I know things, I know things.
Yo, so there's this place in Tampa. It's an indoor like go-kart track, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, dude, these things move. I was drifting around corners, bro. I think we're gonna add it to the list of shit to do when everybody comes down here.
I wouldn't do it with you anyway. That sounds too white to me.
Trust me.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's not, I can't do white people things.
What?
I'm only voter white.
Okay,
I'm not
So
I'm
what?
not
What
really
are you
white.
telling?
I'm
What are
voter
you
white.
telling me that black guys never run from the cops? That I don't believe that shit.
Oh, we run from them. That's right, on foot.
Yeah,
That's
no, they drive too, man.
right. No.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of helicopter videos. Okay, don't start that.
Those aren't black people.
Oh, really? They're just what?
Yeah,
They're
they're a different word.
just tan.
No, those are different.
Oh, okay.
Like
Gotcha.
I say, black people don't do that. The other people do.
So you guys are all like incognito.
There's a different kind of black. That's a. Damn, I don't do TikTok. That's okay. I'll copy it. I'll create a video and I'll put it on Facebook.
Why
Or
don't
maybe
you
even
get?
put
Why
it
don't
on
you get
my
like a
YouTube.
get like a watcher TikTok where you just watch videos, don't post nothing?
So hold on. You're not elaborating. You said not the 30K he's talking, but what do you mean? Like elaborate. I want to have that, but that's just for a little bit. I want to run that one down to 8.7 million species at the time of the ark. Is that what you're saying? At the time of the ark, there was 8.7 million species? Where do you get that number?
Mm-hmm. Freaking skeeters, bro.
Because you got to remember, are you talking about the water animals too? Because you couldn't put water animals on here.
No, the water animals are already in the water.
Right.
Like you wouldn't have to get shrimp and tuna and all of that. Like they can live right where they are.
But I'm saying in that number that you're counting, are you counting animals? That's not including water animals? Then, but you have to give me where did you get that information from? I'd like to know that.
There's also a pillar of salt somewhere in the world, right?
Maybe, I don't know. A giant salt lake?
Well, no, from
Lot's wife.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Turned her into a pillar.
I don't know if it's still around.
I think it is actually. If you look it up, Google that shit. It might actually still be like I think I've heard of it. It could be bullshit, but I'm saying I've seen something about it. Like a giant pillar of salt where it doesn't belong or some shit. Some interesting shit like that.
They said there is a giant pillar of salt in, let's see. But the question, why do people? No, it doesn't answer the question. They put a picture and they act like it's Lot's wife, and I hate when they do that. They try and make you clickbait. Is Lot's wife still standing near the Dead Sea? Near the Dead Sea, a huge rock was found, which was identified as Lot's wife. Huh. They think it's that. They think that's her.
They identified it like they ran DNA or some shit.
If it's near the Dead Sea, that's around where they thought Sodom and Gomorrah would have been.
I mean, she might be the actual Dead Sea, man. The amount of salt that's in that shit.
You never know.
I mean, why would you have to go borrow salt if you could just go to the sea and, I mean, that water.
The purification process.
Man, that freaking water is so freaking salty, and an elephant will float no matter what. It's crazy.
Okay, so let's go with this. If 30K is a lie, And the number he gave at the end was, let me see. So he said over 125,000 sheep-sized animals could have fit on the ark. Okay? That's still more than the amount. So what would have been your estimate for the amount of animals that would have needed to be given space? How many animals you think needed to have space on that thing? And I know they found it. They found the chariots in the Red Sea. I know
Oh,
that.
really?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much evidence that the Bible legitimately talks about stuff that's historical. It's not even,
Mm-hmm.
That
probably is the best history book that we have to date. Because now they're just changing history.
But Jesus didn't exist, so it's okay. Oh, you didn't know that? I thought you knew that.
No,
Yeah.
it didn't come up in
yeah.
my Sunday meeting at the church, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Totally. I heard a man say so. He's not a believer, but I heard a man say so, and so I'm pretty sure he's right. I'm pretty sure he's right.
I'm not vaping. I am smoking. I'm smoking green and cigarettes. I'm very
Endo.
bad too.
He's got endo.
Endo.
Yes. Corner of the endo. I know they found a bunch of stuff from the Bible that people refuse to admit that they found. What? No, you're the one making the claim. So what I normally do is when someone makes a claim, I let them bring their information that contradicts what I brought forward so that I don't do the research that they say they have. So if you have an idea of how many needed to be on there, then we'll do that.
There's your link.
How many species was there on the ark? What did the number say? Because I can't, like I said, I can't do the link thing. So you're going to have to tell me what the number was. Mind you, this is just a conversation. I'm not saying nobody has their information, just wanting to know it.
We ain't fighting you.
What is the what's the amount that they say? And mind you, we also dealing with the number of things that could fit on the ark that is obvious. Like birds and wouldn't be counted. Ducks wouldn't be counted. Chickens wouldn't be counted. So I just want to know what's the number. Please, if you can give me a number.
My math is pretty good because I'm Jewish. That's like a standard thing you need to know. You need to know how to count coins and shit.
All that money,
It's not necessarily money. It could be coins. Like I ain't counting dollars. Coins is what I got. I'm rubbing two nickels together. I ain't rubbing two Benjamins together. You know what I'm saying? Like some Jews do. I'm not one of those. I'm in the bad Jew section.
He's the Jews in the back of the bus.
Exactly.
He's a back of the bus Jew. So Corpy, what number did they say was on that? Did they give an estimate of how many people?
As long as it's on the bus and not a boxcar, bro.
The link says 8.7 million animals, insects, and they also took in male and female. You would have to double that amount. But you said species, 8.7 million species, or is it 8.7 million animals? There is a massive difference. If you had 8.7 million animals, that's counting both male and female already. If you're saying 8.7 million species, then yes, we would double it because it's a species type of just that orientation. Then you get male and female of that type. But the question is, what was it? Was it animals or was it species? Because that matters, right? That would matter, right? You would think.
How did we meet? We met down here in Florida.
We met down there in Florida. Yeah, we met in Florida.
Little meetup.
Meet and greet.
Yup. We
He
both
was
saw.
single. He was single. I was single, and we said, "Hey."
And you know what they say? Once you go black,
I
you,
looked at
you
him,
never smoke crack.
and he looked at me.
And I looked at
And
him,
him,
and he looked at me.
So
Oh, that's good shit.
it was there to be said. Okay, so 8.7 million species, and say you doubled it, and that includes insects and birds and all that stuff, or just the ground land mammals that didn't have a place to land. Because remember too, if you have birds, they can be outside. I'm just saying. These are questions that go through my mind all the time too, so it's not like, yeah, exactly. They wouldn't count for too much space. If you were to count the type of species that would need actual accommodation spaces, would it still equal 8.7 million species? That's my question. I think it's a legitimate question. Like if it's, 8.7 million is a lot. Honestly, it's a lot of bodies to house, right? And if you can't really accommodate, and not all of them need accommodation, how exactly do you make that make sense? Is my question, I guess. I just want to know. Is the answer? Even if we took out the birds, it would still be more than 30K. Yeah, but how much more than 30K? Is the question. Let's say it was 70K. Or if you double it, 80, not what, 60K, do that again. He still had
120.
enough for all of that. You double it, that's 120K. So it would still be in the millions, you say. But I said, okay. They never do they break down the species? Because assuming it's more than in the millions, or it's in the millions, is one thing, but actually picking it out, if they can really say there was 8.7 million species, you would think they'd break down the species type, right? You would think they would have broken it down. So
Yeah,
you'd know
if
exactly.
they knew the answer, yeah.
Right. So you'd know what size, what accommodation. You should know all of that if they think it was 8.7 million species. I will look into it. I'll try and do my own math and see what I come up with, because I think it's an interesting proposition. I will take the math equation he did for the ark, and I will take the math equation that these people do for the species type, and we'll see what comes up. We'll see what comes up. Remember now, he's not basing it on how many animals were there. He's taken an average size. Okay? So he took the species type, and he took the largest and the smallest and did an average of what size would accommodate in a space. And the average size, accounting for all of them, would be about a sheep. That's what he said. He didn't say it was 30,000 just animals. It was 30,000, assuming an average of all species, size, and type: insect, bird, large mammals, really big ones, really small ones, all of them. On average, it would equal about a sheep. So he's basing it on that type of sizing, which I could see.
It was them damn rabbits.
Multiplying all over the place. Does that make sense? Like taking the average of the size, would that make sense? Because he still had room enough for everything, considering everything had an average size. I'm just saying.
Progressive, and they stored the DNA.
I'm just saying. I think it's legitimate. But I will look into it because I want to know myself. I do. And if I find out before you do, I will bust it wide open and I will tell you. There were dinosaurs on the ark. I don't know that.
Really?
I don't know that.
That seems a little. I mean, but let me
Could be.
see. If you say that there were dinosaurs on the Ark, I feel like, but the
It-
dinosaurs' food was probably, all the animals on the Ark.
Now, hear this. Hear this. I don't know what God did to the animals on the ark. I don't know how they were sustained on the ark. I don't care. I really don't. I know the ark happened. I know there were animals on the ark. The same way I don't know how to explain how Daniel survived in the lion's den.
There's a lot of things that
It just said that he shut the lion's mouth so they wouldn't want to eat him. That's all it said. So I figure if you could do that with lions, if a dinosaur was on the ark, he probably said, "No, you're not eating right now. You'll be fine." You could have told the dinosaurs, "Bro, look, we got a long trip, right? I'm gonna sustain you.
drink
but
some
you're not-
water.
You're just
Become
not
a,
eating
become
anything
a
on this.
vegetarian.
Yeah.
That's all.
For now,
Eat
you're
some,
just not touching
eat
it."
some lettuce, motherfucker.
Exactly. But I'm saying if you can shut the mouth of a lion,
Listen. No. Point is this, okay?
The
If
point is
God
this.
can create a flood, okay, and do all of that, you shouldn't question much else. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. If you can say, build the ark because I'm gonna fucking cause a flood, well, I don't know why we should be questioning the rest of it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You can eat when we get home. You treat him like that 3-year-old in your no. We have food at home. We're not eating out. I look at the way people treat Bible stories or Bible facts. And they always go into it with an idea of skepticism. They don't go into it thinking fact. They go into it thinking, I can debunk this and I can disprove this. I have seen way too many things come to fruition from the Bible into real life, from the Bible history into Bible history into Bible history, and nobody can tell me how they got it so correct.
Right, to the T.
And if you can't tell me that, then I'm gonna just believe that because that makes more sense than you trying to debunk it.
Right.
Like that, it literally makes no sense. Jesus existed. You literally have archives upon archives of his actual human existence. You have no record of any of his bones. You literally could find Nostradamus. You found Peter, you found John, you found every apostle, and you can't find Jesus. That should tell you something, that you have record of him, but no record of him. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
He got suicided.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. Can you imagine how that ark must have smelled? No, they didn't have any body odor or nothing. It smelled like roses. What are you talking about?
Roses.
Roses. I don't think the smell would have bothered them because it probably was normal. They were all farm people. So, I mean, who's to say that poop smelled the same anyway? They weren't eating the kinds of stuff we got today. I mean, am I wrong? The animals weren't felt any kind of chemicals, and there's no pesticides around. And who's to say that doesn't affect the chemical buildup of their gases and their dumps? Hey, look, there's plenty of things I don't understand.
Hey, listen, if you kept the cow shit on board long enough, that shit'll grow mushrooms. Then you have a real good time in that ark. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't eat it. I'm sorry.
That's a party, bro.
I would not touch it.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that's how
Torah,
we got
yeah.
that stuff.
There are too many things out there that prove God that I don't have to tell people it proves God than there are to disprove it. And if you don't believe, then it's your job to show me that it doesn't exist. Right. My job is to believe. Your job is to prove to me I shouldn't believe. If you don't have exact proof to make me disbelieve, I don't need to listen to you. It's that easy. I know what I've experienced.
But it's the other way around, forget it.
Yeah.
That's like us telling the liberals, hey, listen, I'm showing you actual evidence that this is going on. No, no, no. CNN said Orange Man bad. Nah.
Meh.
Nah. I'm gonna
So,
wear my mask and get my vaccine.
I listen to smart people, okay? Well, like with the exception of the fat Jew here. Oh, the burn. So he said, yes, but I have yet to be shown God is real. Oh, okay. But that's not my job. That's God's job. And when you go talk to him, he'll tell you that he's real. It's not my job to prove to you that God's real. It's my job to do the introduction. After that, you got to talk to the man, and he proves himself. He proves himself. I don't have to prove him. But however, I listen to some people that do a lot of mental evaluation of the word and history and math and philosophy and stuff, right? Jordan Peterson was one of those guys. And I loved listening to Jordan Peterson because he didn't take a left or a right. He was dead center on whatever factual stuff was in front of him. That's what he listened to. And then I found this. I didn't know that he was starting to delve into the God thing. And he did an interview. So I want you guys to hear this interview because this is what convinced me that if someone who was always a skeptic could come to this conclusion, and Corpy, I would encourage you to listen to this guy and his hey, I'm not telling you to go to the churches. I never mentioned the churches. I never
No,
mentioned
you don't have to go to church to talk
I
to
am
God.
I am not talking about churches. Churches are supposed to be a reflection of who their owner is. If you see money in the church, their owner is probably money. I am not talking about churches. Forget churches for now. I am talking specifically about God. So just listen, okay? Just for giggles. Listen. It's not that long.
This particular critic that I've been reading,
Oh, I love this guy.
that doesn't differentiate Christ much from a whole sequence of dying and resurrecting mythological gods. And of course, people have made that claim in comparative religion. Joseph Campbell did that, and Jung to a lesser degree, I would say, but Campbell did that. But the difference, and C.S. Lewis pointed this out as well, the difference between those mythological gods and Christ was that there's a representation of, there's a historical representation of his existence as well. Now you can debate whether or not that's genuine. You can debate about whether or not he actually lived and whether there's credible objective evidence for that, but it doesn't matter in some sense because this, well, it does, but there's a sense in which it doesn't matter because there's still a historical story. And so what you have in the figure of Christ is an actual person who actually lived plus a myth. And in some sense, Christ is the union of those two things. The problem is I probably believe that, but I don't know. I'm amazed at my own belief and I don't understand it. Like, because I've seen. Sometimes the objective world and the narrative world touch. You know, that's Jungian synchronicity. And I've seen that many times in my own life. And so in some sense, I believe it's undeniable. You know, we have a narrative sense of the world. For me, that's been the world of morality. That's the world that tells us how to act. It's real. Like we treat it like it's real. It's not the objective world, but the narrative and the objective world touch. And the ultimate example of that in principle is supposed to be Christ. But I don't know what to, that seems to me oddly plausible.
Yeah.
But I still don't know what to make of it. It's too, partly because it's too terrifying.
This is part.
A reality to fully believe. I don't even know what would happen to you if you fully believed it.
If you believed in the story of Christ, or if you believe that history and let's say the narrative meet,
both, I think. I think you, because when you believe that, you buy both those stories. You believe that the narrative and the objective can actually touch.
Yeah.
There you go. My thing is this. I don't need man to tell me that God is real or not. I don't need people to tell me that. I have myself encountered it myself.
Right.
Okay? I've done it myself. So I don't need humans to tell me whether he's real or not. I don't care whether you believe it, someone else believes it. Your belief does not constitute my belief, which is why I don't try to convince people that he exists. I just tell them, look, he does. If you want proof for yourself, talk to him. And I'll tell you, I'll give you a short story of how I finally encountered him. I was mocking him. I was literally mocking him the day he showed up. I couldn't make it up. Like, I was literally going ham on mocking God. Out loud mocking him. And in an instant, while mocking, I was no longer remembering the things I was saying. And when I finally came to, I was in a completely different mind altogether. The reason I can't fully explain to people that what happened is because I don't fully understand what happened. Because
Right.
one minute, I was just, I was pissed off and railing against him, and then boom, I wasn't. Introduced himself, and I was like, oh, you're real. Wow. So,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything I just said.
exactly. It's not a program. It's not some 1, 2, 3 AA meeting that you go to. Okay.
Yeah.
The church, like I said, the church is supposed to be his body, which means it follows the head, right? Today, what you have is a bunch of people who've replaced God as the head and now put some man there and say, oh, his doctrine is what I follow now. And that's
Right.
why you'll have churches doing all kinds of stupid stuff. Money all over the place. They don't even follow the doctrine. It doesn't even matter about doctrine. That's why there's so many, because nobody follows anything that God actually says. They will never go to him.
That's like
Him to
that
break
creepy.
anything
That's
down.
like that creepy old guy who that interview he did with the planes.
Yeah.
You wanna fly with these dirty fucking people.
Yeah.
And shit.
It's like, yeah, there are demons on that plane. I don't fly with the demons on the plane. You know? Copeland,
And then,
Kenneth,
yo,
Kenneth Copeland.
I seen another video with him. He was like in the park up against a tree, and he's like, "I seen God. Look, there he is," and he's all creepy and shit, bro. That
And
guy's a fucking weirdo, man.
Something is wrong with that man. I'm sorry. Look, at one point I used to listen to him, but he wasn't nearly this far gone at the time. Okay, he wasn't earlier on. He was not this far gone, but over time, something has, man,
Yeah,
his brain has just gone.
he was in there. Got COVID. He's like, and he's like,
Like
spitting all over the crowd and
COVID-19.
shit. Be gone. Hey, buddy, it didn't work, bro. It didn't work.
Yeah, I don't like. This is not my show is not normally about religion stuff, but everybody knows I believe in God. I'm not hiding that fact, and I will always drive it home. I mean, I don't hide from that fact. I'm not hiding from the fact that I'm a believer. Yeah, and that's the other thing. You know, they make it easy for, what do you call those people? What do you call them? Unscrupulous people to make money and to make people believe. Joel Osteen. So for me, I look at the thing. I've had my experience. Not everybody will have the same as me, but everybody, if you've met him, will say they had one moment that they can clearly remember, directly remember him intervening in something. I technically had two, but the first time it wasn't him introducing himself. It was him showing me that I was following something else. and I saw the spirit world for the first time, and I was like, no, I don't want this. Because people could tell me that I was crazy. I have never hallucinated. I didn't do drugs. I've never done drugs. But I have seen spirits, and I understand that they exist, and I know that they're real. Because they were so comfortable with me, they showed themselves. And I was like, all right, that's the sign right there. Okay, all right. And even then, I was still upset at the man. So, I don't have to prove God to nobody. God proves himself. You'll eventually have your moment with him. Eventually, whether or not that's in this life or the next, you'll have your moment with him. And by then, you'll either be like, oh, I was so glad I found you before, or like, why didn't I find you before? One of those two things will happen. Just hope that you find him now as opposed to later. That's all I have to say. That's why I believe the Bible, because it's proven itself to me.
Oh yeah,
And
that is 100% true. The devil does show himself all the time, and if you don't see that either and believe that there's a yin to the yang, then I don't know what to tell you.
Then there's something wrong with your ding and your dong. It's just
Right.
yeah.
I mean,
Yep. Look. My programs range, right? And when I'm with particular audience members and with particular guests and hosts, it varies. This show, particular one, has never been about one thing or the other. It's just whatever happens. Okay, so if you're in here right now and you're thinking, how did it go from Joe Biden to God? It's because it's an open program. We don't have an agenda. It's a conversation.
yeah, there's no narrative here. We're
Yeah.
not working on a script. We're kind of just talking. That's what happens. You cover more ground that way. You know
It
what I mean?
is true.
You cover a lot more ground and you get into different things. And I just love the process, by the way. Every time, like, I'll do a show, whatever it is, you see where you started and then you see where you end up and you're like, wow, that, you know what
That's
I mean?
quite a
Like,
swing.
it's great, but it's great though, because you can talk about so many different things. Because like I said, there's no script. It's just entertainment. It's just talking.
It is. That's all it is. Just us having a conversation. And that's
Indeed.
what we having is a conversation. We talking. So, what the best one is a chat that flows. Yeah, I agree. Bye,
Well,
Mildred. Have a good one.
see you, Mildred. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Oh, where's it? Katie. Bye, Katie. It was good seeing you today. It was good seeing everybody today. It was a good show today. I had 2 shows today, and I feel pretty good. I tried going live on TikTok. I had 4 people.
Bro, I'm telling you, man.
4.
I'm gonna let you know how this goes because it seems like it's working.
Well, I could only hope it happens for me too, because ain't nothing
Yeah, man.
crazier than what's been happening to me. I ain't gonna lie, it's just been insane. I'm not gonna go live from my other account. I'm banned until the 26th. They're still deliberating whether my live violated anything.
I think my live on the original account is also still banned till the 26th. Well, not my original account. That's far gone. But like the one of the mains, I guess, the backup to the backup of the backup, which is the backup's backup, but not quite the backup because it's the main's backup.
Right? Which I have a suspicion we probably do. What I have a suspicion, because I know I've had to resubscribe to tons of people. And
yeah,
I think when I go to bed, they just go through my account and say, nope, take that off, take that off, take that off.
So sometimes I wonder where my account would be, like my main account, if it never got taken down.
Oh man, you'd be in the hundreds.
I would probably be over 100K at least.
I would be close to 1 million right now.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I'd be close to 1 million.
If they never shut you down, you would definitely have a serious crowd.
I don't think I'll get there anymore, but
it's impossible. There's no way. There's no way they would let you talk to that many people. I mean, you see what they did to JFK, bro.
They can't afford. I said today on my first live, they can't afford for Truth to get out.
Fucking Malcolm and everybody else. I mean,
hey, if they do that, they do that. That just means it'll prove people that hey, he was talking something factual.
Yeah.
If you get to the point where you are so angering people that they want you dead, you have arrived.
Yeah, right. When you gotta wear a bulletproof vest to go speak in front of some people,
you're there.
Hey, look, Ma, I made it.
I did what I had to do, Mama.
Be like Forrest Gump at that speech.
Oh man.
Your mama sure cares about your education. My favorite scene, bro. Fucking every time I see that, I die laughing.
My show is the most popular one on the internet. Probably there's only about 20 people know about it.
That's your advertisement right there.
I gotta have Tom back on too.
Tom who?
One of these days, Tom. One of these days, you have to join the tokens. You got to be part of the tokens.
Let's do it. The more the merrier, man.
I think Tom, all in favor of Tom being a part of the tokens. We'll have the token black, the token Jew, and the token redneck.
Perfect. Yo, the trifecta, bro.
Who's game? Let me get a. I'm gonna get a poll right now.
You got an eye for me. I'm cool.
So I'm waiting to hear the rest of the crowd say it. Let's do it. Who's yay? Who's nay? Can you say it once for the old time? What? Say what? This is CNN. That part?
Fuck it. We're going live. Just do it and I'll read it. Fuck it. We're going live.
I can do whatever y'all want, man. Just tell me. But I think Tom needs to be a part of this. I think it'd be cool. That's just me. I think it'd be cool.
I'm cool with it.
Krispy Kreme is like,
Yeah, I know. I saw that earlier. I was like, it would, it would have been nice too. But
did the Tommy's boy.
I seen it.
When you search Twitch and find out 98% of political streams are lefty, you know they. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah, I've been finding it hard to even hit 50. I think I'm at 38 right now, 38 or 40 followers. And I know for sure more than that people have, but hey. But we have 5 yays. I need at least 6 more for the Tom joining. I'm gonna do it anyway, but I'd like to see the results anyway. I'm still gonna do it regardless of what you say, but I'd like to at least have your input so I can say I disagree with you or I agree with you. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. So we got 9. Let's make it an even 10. Let's make an even 10. This is CNN. Is that better?
EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's in the game. EA Sports. It's in the game. Mr. Sims. Andy Dufresne.
He didn't look like much when I first laid eyes on him.
But everybody knew.
Don't drop the soap.
Oh, man. So we got, okay, there's the last yay. So it is in. The census is in. Next Sunday, I'm sending Tom the invite to join us live. Hopefully by then, my true goatee would have grown in.
The new look.
The new look. I'm trying to see if I can pull off the final look to my Denzel Training Day look.
We in the office.
Where will I find it? That Australian clip. If where can I find it? I'd like to know where I can find it. I can put it up right now. I just need to find it.
Whoa. Oh, my fucking contacts are messing with me.
Check your damn. Boy, don't talk to me like that.
What?
He said, check your DM, but I said, check your damn. I was like, boy, don't talk to me like that, boy. Check your damn.
I got rights now, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm black. You can't talk to me like that. Don't
We
you know who
supposed to be equal now.
Don't you know who I am?
Ain't know what none of this boy business. What you mean, boy?
What you mean, boy? You better talk to me right. I ain't no boy. I'm a girl. I mean,
Yo, I'm telling you, I'm kind of like I'm waiting for the day that they shut me down and I can give them a little piece of that mind, bro. Because I'm using their own stupid logic against them. It's safe, man. It's all in my head.
it's all in
But
your
that's
head.
all. That's all I need.
Which DM though? Which DM? Are you talking about Twitch DM? You gotta define which DM.
I gotta get a background like you, like a cool background.
You just need a green screen,
feel-
man. They
I
sell them
feel-
for cheap on Amazon for only like $19, $13.
Hmm.
It's real easy to find.
Oh, I'm sure. I think I need to build my little area in the garage. Get
Yeah,
my little
little-
man cave set up.
Your little man cave.
Yeah, bro. I got like ideas, man. I always set my stuff up nice, man.
Like
My
I
desk
am an idea.
my desk is gonna essentially be the snake cage. Gotta get a cool I got this really cool piece of driftwood. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna stick in the middle of the cage. I'm gonna put all my shit on the walls. It's gonna look fucking nice.
Okay, so you were saying that he sent it to. Let me try and log out and log into my other one. Log into
Sound
Raw
like
Dog.
Tarzan. That's so funny. That's the name of my snake, believe it or not. Tarzan.
Tarzan.
That's so funny she said that, yeah. That's his name. I had a Jane too. I had Tarzan and Jane, but Jane passed away. I gotta replace Jane. So I'm gonna go to Repticon when it comes to Tampa. I'll buy me a new snake.
Why won't this do it? They won't let me log in.
Story of your life, huh?
I know, right? Me have trouble logging in here. I won't do it. Dang it. All right. Well,
Yeah, it's actually a nice piece. It's actually made for a table. You could put like a tabletop on top of it because it's perfectly cut for that. Somebody was tossing it out. I was like, yo, you're crazy for throwing that out. I think it was nice.
I don't remember what email I use for Raw Dog.
You got to keep up with the emails. That's my favorite part. It's nuts.
I know, right? I have no idea what I did.
I think I have like 5 now, or is it? I think I don't know. It's either 4 or 5. No, it's actually 6 because you made one for me too.
Yeah. I don't know what to do. I can't remember what email. Sorry.
You don't like? It's okay if you don't like snakes. My wife didn't either, but I told her, I said, I'm bringing these motherfuckers home. I was like, you can move out if you want. I'm still coming home with them. And she loves them now. I had somebody come to my house. They were petrified of snakes. By the time they left, he didn't want to. He wanted to take one of them with him.
What are you talking about? You have snakes?
Yeah, you don't know this?
No, that's disgusting, man.
Why?
That Jesus hates you now for sure.
You think so?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Damn, bro. So it's only right you can have a trouser snake, but I can't have a snake.
I don't even got that, bro.
It's messed up, bro.
I know. I got like a sea urchin.
the Loch Ness monster, bitch.
the lost neck monster. I got the lost neck monster.
Like, call me a fucking drone, bitch.
My username is let's see if I get this right. Because I really want to get that link before we leave.
You got to go to YouTube.
YouTube.com.
YouTube.
You should name your new snake Biden. No, because they won't do anything right.
No, because no, my snakes don't bite. If my snakes bit, maybe that would definitely be a good name. But my snakes don't bite, so.
Make sure my snake don't bite. Bow, 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 bow. I'm also going to try my hand at impersonations and voiceovers.
You're gonna try your hand out in that?
Yeah,
I've always wanted to do that, bro. Because I could do a lot of different voices.
And it's not so much the different voices. I want to see what my voice would look like doing a storyline or something.
Gotcha. So like a cartoon character.
Yeah, that or like a narration type thing, or we'll see.
Yeah. Well, did you see that new guy? That guy who's got like this channel where he's in like some multiverse or something, where he like created his own avatar and shit, and he's like, it's weird.
No, I don't think I deal with crazy people like that. No,
Just-
I think you might be thinking something else. I think you
It's
might
like
be
the new
high.
thing because again, that goes back to what I was saying about reality. People, put themselves in this like different reality and shit, and they, where everything's just they can make their own, sunshine and rainbows.
My thing's not loading, bro, for some reason. There it is. Twitch password. Reset my password.
Dabba-dabba-doo.
Let me see if I can do this real quick. Okay.
That's funny shit. Somebody just sent me a fucking joke. It said, Snow White, Superman, and Pinocchio are walking along. They see a sign, contest for world's most beautiful woman. Snow White goes in, later comes out smiling, wearing a crown. They walk along and see another sign, contest for world's strongest man. Superman goes in, later comes out smiling, wearing a belt. They walked along, see a sign, contest for the world's biggest liar. Pinocchio goes in, later comes out with his head down, crying. Who the hell is Joe Biden?
Wow.
Oh shit, it's good stuff.
My one-time password is 73. Let me tell everybody what it is. Now, he said he sent it in an email. Let's verify the email here. This one. All right, here we go. Copy. Let's do it. Ready to watch this?
Let's do it.
This is what he said it is. But first to the U.S. Let's go. After this, we'll call it because I gotta go take him my kid. He up there doing all
I
kinds of
feel you,
crazy.
bro. Yeah,
He's doing all kinds of crazy
I
stuff
gotta go
upstairs.
inside and eat something.
I can hear him. I can hear him doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yes, and he's back. Yes, Creepy Joe is back. President Joe Biden went off script this week, and it went all wrong when he made these bizarro comments about a little girl while giving a speech at
Oh,
a
I've seen that
place
already.
in Virginia.
I haven't. Leave it
Now,
alone.
keep in mind, the little girl he's talking about is primary school aged.
I love those barrettes in her hair, man. I tell you what. And look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there with her, like a little lady with her legs crossed.
Ew, what? The little girl is like 8 or 9. Let's not comment on how she crosses her legs and pretend that she looks like she's 19.
Like she's 19.
Imagine the media meltdown if Trump said anything like that. But the media is too busy being dazzled by Biden's ice cream choices.
Mr. President,
Chocolate chip.
chip.
The greatest part of that video,
Yes.
pause for 1 second. Did you hear? Okay, I want you to rewind it after I say this. Did you hear how fucking excited these monkeys are about him
Ooh,
saying fucking chocolate chip? Like, what? Look at the response from the press. Like, they really give a shit.
Do you remember when they were complaining that Trump gets 2 scoops?
Yeah.
That's a problem because he was
Right.
so greedy that he had to have 2 scoops. Biden gets chocolate chip.
Rewind it, and listen to them. Ooh, like they're so fucking jazzed up.
That was
Hey, go ahead. Yeah.
Mr. President, what did you order?
Chocolate chip.
Oh my God!
earlier in
He
the
just
week,
won the World
media
Series.
oohing about Biden's preferred ice cream choices.
chip.
But Biden
Chocolate
wasn't just having
chip.
ice cream and making creepy comments about little girls this week. He also attended a FEMA briefing where he announced a $1 billion policy. And it was all going well as he read his notes.
Today, I'm announcing that FEMA is going to make a $1 billion available to the
$1 billion
territories, tribes, and rural communities through the
1
Build
million
Resilience Infrastructure
billion.
and Communities program.
But as soon as he went off script, the president again struggled.
But there's, there to be, beginning this effort for 2021 is, I think we've learned a few lessons from last year as well. This help us.
Okay, I'm glad he cleared that up. Of course, anyone who's
said,
been
"I'm glad
paying
he cleared
attention
that up."
knows that Biden's bizarro and sometimes
Wait, I can't.
A few lessons from last year as well. There's help us.
Okay, I'm glad he cleared that up. Of course, anyone who's been paying attention knows that Biden's bizarro and sometimes creepy antics and comments are
There he
nothing
goes,
new.
fucking
Even
grabbing,
CNN, when they were
sniffing.
Team Hillary
What
Clinton,
the fuck,
highlighted
man?
Biden's weird, touchy-feely ways. Have a look at this.
You
There
see
are
the
hugs
woman?
where you
She
just
like patted
throw
him,
up
like
your
get away.
arms and go for it. And then there are hugs that keep going and going and going. Joe Biden wouldn't let Hillary go as they met on the tarmac at Scranton Airport. About 4 seconds into the hug, they semi-disengage. Nothing to see here, right? Wrong, because the vice president wouldn't unhand Hillary for almost 16 seconds.
Notice how
Oh
many
my
times
God.
she tries to tap out. She lets it go. He does not. She tap out. No, she's just, no, he's still holding on. Okay, second tap out. For God's sake, Joe, you got to let go.
This latest awkward hug would not have been microanalyzed if it hadn't been for all the other overly handy Biden moments. Critics collect them. Times when he gently rearranges a young girl's hair and whispers in her ear, then rearranges some more.
Of course, you wouldn't see any coverage like that on CNN now, that they, along with the bulk of the media, is acting as the Biden administration's propaganda arm. You can be sure they'd be interested if Trump was sniffing women's hair, talking about how a primary school age girl looks 19, or explaining how children used to touch his hairy legs. Oh, you didn't think I'd forget
My
that,
favorite.
Doozy?
My favorite
Sit
video
down,
of all
stand.
time.
And to get hot, I got hairy legs.
Hairy legs.
That
You
turn
get turned blonde in the sun. Blonde in the sun.
And the kids
And the
used to
kids
come up
used to
and
reach over the pool and rub my leg down.
So
And
it was
watch,
straight, and then watch
just
the
watch the hairs fall up
come
again.
back up again. And look
I
at
know
it. So
about-
I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap.
And I
And I love
love
kids jumping on
kids
my
jumping
lap.
on my lap. That, like, what?
That is now the leader of the free,
Free world.
and we're all expected to pretend he has no cognitive issues whatsoever.
Oh, shit.
That's some creepy stuff, bro.
Oh, that's like creep level 20,000.
But we love Biden. We love Biden here.
Yeah.
He's my president.
Uh-huh.
I love him to death.
He's something, all right.
Yeah. I voted for Biden 5 times. I mean, I didn't know it at the time, but I found out later that I voted for him 5 times.
Yeah, and guess what?
What?
Guess what? When we all die, we're all going to vote for.
Yeah, we'll
for
vote for him again. Yeah.
Yep. Either that, maybe Hunter be the next one on the ticket. You know, you never know. I mean, with the way shit's going.
I wouldn't mind some Parmesan cheese in my menu. Watch his platform be, hey, you got pasta? I got Parmesan cheese. I've been hunting for years with this Parmesan cheese. I spent more time on my knees looking for cheese. Want some
I
of these?
spent more time on my hands and knees looking through the carpet for anything that resembled crack cocaine. I mean, I probably smoked more Parmesan cheese than anybody you know. Fucking.
You know, I like Hunter for that reason, because he's so honest.
Yeah, he's such a,
Yeah, he's never lied about
selling
anything like
selling
that.
schoolgirl finger paintings for $500,000.
And he's an artist. I really like that too. But not just that. He is so down to earth and wholesome.
Yep.
You know,
He's wholesome, and we all know like how big his schlong is.
he's a
such
great man.
wholesome guy.
He's a great man. He gives children AIDS. One of those two things.
Jesus.
You know, what's there not to like about Hunter Biden? I mean, it's a long list, but I mean,
He's only
Pick
hooking
one.
up with his brother's, dead wife. I mean, his dead brother's wife.
and getting her
You know,
pregnant.
so now his kids, who used to be cousins, are now stepbrother and sister, and you know,
That
like
sounds like a Ray Stevens song, doesn't it? I am my own grandpa, you know.
it sounds like the hills of West Virginia is what it sounds like. I'm just saying.
You know, these people, they do things in open. And when I tell people that this has always been an agenda to push heathenism and sick, disgusting behavior, it has little to do with politics as it is to try and push people away from God, plain and simple.
And that's why another thing they're so big into is having these books. I talk about this all the time. How they have them books in schools. They are literally dirtying the kids' minds, because if the kids' minds are dirty, they won't know God, because God is their biggest enemy.
They'll win.
So as long as they keep God out of people's lives, that's how they win.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you dirty up a child's mind, there's no saving it. Once it gets past that threshold, there's no coming back from it, because the child doesn't know anything else.
The win for them is keeping you so preoccupied with the crap that you think is important.
Right.
Okay. And the more they can keep you preoccupied, the better off they'll be.
Right.
You know, they don't care whether or not you believe them, as long as you leave them to do what they want to do. You know, their whole goal, leave me, I'll show you.
What do they do, like this? Some shit like that? With
Yeah.
yeah.
The Baphomet thing.
Yeah, why does that church? Well, you know, they say talk about church. Yeah, why does that thing look like a perfect freaking snake head? Like, why? You know, like symbolism, it means something.
Are you talking about the Catholic Church?
Yeah.
Because it is a snake head.
I know.
The same thing with the design behind the
Yeah, I know. I seen that too. Yep.
Yeah.
Some messed up shit right in front of our face, like right in front of people.
Right in front of your face.
And I don't know. I just don't understand.
Yeah. In any case, y'all, I got a dip, and so does Mr. Jew Nazi
Yes,
over there.
I'm looking forward to the next one, man. This is always
and
this is
Mr.
always a
Tom's
good
going to be
time.
with us, you know, so that'll be really good.
Yes,
You
indeed.
haven't
It's
met
gonna be-
Tom yet, have you?
No, it's gonna be the
Oh.
trifecta.
Oh,
Listen, I get along with everybody, man.
Tom gets along with everybody. But Tom also doesn't take any crap, so he's just like us.
So he's my kind of people. It's perfect.
Oh gosh, it is.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
I love it.
So good, so good. So y'all have a good rest of the night. I didn't
Indeed,
get my
thank-
invite from Corey for some reason. He was supposed to send me an invite to come on his show. I guess he did not go live today or something. And that'd be understanding, because he was getting a whole lot of stuff going on today. So that's okay. Worked out for me. Y'all have a good rest of the.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Same here. And y'all remember, if people call you a token, they're probably right. And
Yeah.
that's okay.
Also, speak your mind or forever shut the fuck up.
That's right. Pow. Y'all have a good one.
Peace and deuces, y'all.